Hi, I'm Steph Wild and I'm a yoga trainer on TXO Life. Head to mytxo.com for my full yoga program. But first, today we're going to learn some wrist care techniques. For more tips and tricks just like these, make sure that you like and subscribe. Let's get going. When we do a lot of yoga and floor-based training like Pilates or anything down on the mat, it's really important that we care for our wrists. And if you're a beginner and new to this style of training, you may start to feel a bit of fatigue and pain in the forearms and wrists because you're just not used to it. A lot of the things we do these days, like sitting at our desks, working at computers, driving, even weightlifting, we don't put our wrists in an extended position for long periods of time. So these tips and tricks are going to be really useful for you to learn. First of all, just start by bringing your wrists into a flexion. So pushing the palm of your hand forward, grabbing with the opposite hand and drawing your fingers down. And we can just do some little movements side to side there and just exploring your range of motion here to begin with. Do both sides. We want to feel a gentle stretch, but we don't want to feel any pain. So just pushing to where it feels okay for you. And this will improve over time. So don't feel like you need to get it all in one go. Just go gently, and a little bit every day is perfect. Then let's go the other way. So bringing the front of your hand forward, fingers point down towards the floor, and a gentle push of your hand the other way. A little bit of motion side to side. And repeating on the other side here as well. Nice deep breaths as you go. All right. Interlace your fingers together, clasping the palms of your hands together, and then just start to draw some figure eights. Just exploring the movement that you have in your wrists. And this can be harder than it looks sometimes. All right, shake your hands out. And we're going to make our way onto all fours now. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And I want you to spread your fingers out nice and wide. See if you can get your index fingers to point forwards along your mat, not outwards or inwards. See if you can get those index fingers pointing straight forward. Spread your fingers out wide and really push the palms of your hands into the mat and grip the mat with your fingertips, pressing all your knuckles down firmly. Sometimes you might find it really hard or difficult to push the palms of your hands down just because we might do so much of this all of the time. This might be a really new sensation for you. So start to gently train the palms of your hands down. Also really important is to wrap the pointy bits of your elbows back towards your body so that your elbow creases shine forwards. And this places our shoulders in a nicer externally rotated position as well. Now from here, start to draw some circles, taking your chest forward and back. Forward and back. Obviously, the further forward you send your weight over your fingertips, the more intense this stretch will be on your forearms. Use deep breaths as you go and then go the opposite way. Once again, noticing if any fingers or the palms of your hands want to lift, gently encourage them back down. All right, from here, we're going to turn our hands out now so that your fingers point outwards on the mat and start to gently sway from side to side. All right, if that feels all good, let's go the other way now. See if you can very carefully turn the palms of your hands forward, fingers point back towards you. Now this one can be quite intense, so if you need to back off a little bit, start to sink your hips towards your heels and let the palms of your hands come off the mat, and then you can start to gently bring them down. And just finding a place that works for you. If you are quite bendy, you can start to bend your elbows in towards you. Maybe take a gentle sway from side to side. Breathing deeply. And then having a little rest, shaking your wrists out again. All right, now one more. See if you can bring the tops of your hands to the mat, fingers point back towards you, and see if you can start to straighten your arms. This is another one that can be a lot easier. It's a lot harder than it looks. So it looks kind of easy, but it can be quite a weird feeling. So just take it easy. Maybe sink more weight into your heels, so that you haven't got too much pressure on the hands to begin with. And then the better you get at it, the more pressure you can put, because we're really stretching out through the wrists here now. All right, sink your hips down to your heels, shake your hands out. There is one wrist strengthening exercise that we'll finish up with today. You can be kneeling or seated for this one. Can you extend your arms straight up towards the sky? Now you're going to bring your hands into a fist, and I want you to bring your thumbs in towards your palms and then wrap your fingers over and then open your hands nice and wide. So we close them, open them, and go as fast as you can. See how long you can do this for? At least 30 seconds. Keep squeezing your hands into those tiny little balls. And after a while, you'll start to feel this really working. Let's go for 10 more seconds together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Let me know in the comments how that one went for you. All right, everyone, I hope you really enjoyed this wrist care session. Let me know how it went for you in the comments. Don't forget to sign up to the full yoga program on mytxo.com. And of course, like, comment, and subscribe so that you know when we upload a new tips video for you. Bye for now.